What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Formula 4 lap guide. This week we're at the historic Donnington Park in the UK. This track has a lot of unique corners that each require a very specific approach to be fast. And if you're slightly off with your inputs, it's so easy to lose the car or to spin. So let me show you exactly what it takes to put in a fast lap around Donnington Park. Coming across the line as we set up the third gear right-hander turn 1. It's a really late downshift to third gear though, so we're placing the middle of our car over the white line on entry, using as much of the pit lane exit as we can. And our brake marker is where this black tire mark meets the dotted white line. We're braking from fourth gear, turning in just at the end of pit lane, and then a really late downshift into third. If you downshift too soon, the car will rotate too early and you'll lose a ton of time on entry and on exit. We're getting hard on the gas at the apex, using all of the road to the left, going from fourth into fifth gear, just keeping the car to the right here, minimizing the distance we travel along the track. Coming into a really fast right-hander, we're braking just before the curbing on the left, but it's a light brake that we're using to help rotate the car. And we're going to be leaving it in fifth gear, aiming to clip our right side tires on the apex, and we're actually dipping our left side tires into the dirt on the exit of the corner. So it's a light brake, as you can see that, just a light trail brake all the way into the apex. Fifth gear, hard on the gas at the apex, dip our left side tires into that dirt, clipping this apex curbing on the left, moving the car over to the right to set up this easy left-hander, but into a really tricky right-hander. We're braking just after this dirt patch in front of us. We're only braking at about 50% pressure though. So braking here, about 50% pressure, using the brake to rotate the car through the corner, aiming to have a slightly late turn in. So we're trying to get a late apex on this curbing on the right, hard on the gas in fourth gear, using all the road in the exit, slightly into the dirt. Fourth gear, fifth gear, setting up a really challenging right-hander because we can't see the apex till we're basically on it. We're braking about halfway up the hill in front of us. You have to be really careful with the trail brake over this hill though. It's so easy to spin the car if you're applying too much brake pressure going over this crest. So fifth gear, slight brake down to fourth. You can see the car starting to slide. We lift off the brake, the nose comes back to us, the car stops rotating, and then we're hard on the gas in fourth gear, going all the way out to the left-hand side, using all of the road in the exit, heading into a really challenging chicane. It's so easy to overslow this chicane, but you need to just be brave and carry a ton of speed through it. Braking right at this tire mark in front of us on the blue and white curbing, down from sixth gear into fourth, carrying a ton of speed through the first apex, a ton of speed through the second apex. Could have even carried a bit more than that. Usually you want to use all the road on the left there, heading into a really challenging downhill braking zone into a hairpin corner. For our brake marker, we can see on the left the curbing changes from flat to slightly angled. And right before that change in the curbing is where I'm braking. But this is a challenging braking zone because we're heading through a compression. So you can actually keep a ton of brake pressure late in the braking zone. So from fifth gear down to second, look how much brake pressure I'm still carrying. A ton of brake pressure. But then as soon as we turn in, we're immediately off the brake, trying to get a late apex on this curbing. But then we're hard on the gas, using all the road in the exit, second gear, all the way up to fourth on this straight, into the final corner. It's so easy to throw it all away here. We're setting up on the right-hand side, heading into a 180-degree left-hand hairpin with a blind apex. So challenging. But we're braking here on the right side of the road just before the curbing ends. Down from fourth gear into second. I'm trying to keep my left side tires on the rubbered-in patch, and then turning in right about here. So we turn in slightly late, but what's really important is that we maintain momentum through the middle of the corner and we don't spin. If you're having trouble through here, just apply a little bit of throttle to help settle the rear of the car. But we're in second gear, missed that apex slightly, but we're hard on the gas. Second gear, third gear, coming across the line to set a 127.3, a lap that I am very proud of. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great week of racing. Hope this video was helpful, and I hope to see you guys next time.